Hey guys, I'm Andre.
I'm Ailton.
I'm Tristan.
And this is ATV. Because of the last episode of RWBY that showed up, we're going to actually put on the World of Remnant that we missed because now it seems like a good time to show Tristan it.
No spoilers?
Yeah, because this would have been a spoiler if we showed it with the other ones. But now that it's already past it, we're going to be watching the World of Remnant that covers the 4 maidens that they talked about.
Which is it was just like, I think it's like just a bigger story of the 4 maidens that we already heard about, just a bit more,
More detail, right?
detail.
Yeah,
More depth.
that's a good way to put it. So, it's just going to be fast, and we're going to probably add this into it with another RWBY episode, obviously.
Yeah.
But so let's just get into that then, and let's go.
Let's go.
World of Remnants. I love them.
The 4 maidens.
The 4 maidens. Count 'em.
Deep in the
4.
forests of Remnant, beside a great and mighty river, stood the small, fragile home of a cold, frail man. A lone wizard. Hidden from the dangers and distractions of the world, the wizard seldom had visitors. But on this day, as he peered out his window, his gaze fell upon a young maiden. Calmly she sat beneath his tree, in a state of absolute tranquility. When the wizard demanded an explanation, the maiden simply replied, "My name is Winter. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sisters."
Is it, Weiss's
With
sister?
that,
No.
she closed her
No.
eyes and sat
This
in
isn't a
silence.
legend, so
The wizard told
Which-
himself the girl was a fool.
I think they probably should have
But
thought
the
that out
longer
more.
she sat, the more he
My
wished
opinion.
to share in the serenity the young maiden enjoyed. In time, he grew tired and decided to close his eyes as well, thinking on this strange predicament. Upon opening his eyes, the wizard was befuddled to find that a second maiden had appeared
Oh
beneath
God,
his
they're
tree,
multiplying.
cheerful and spry, with a basket of fruit and flowers.
The wizard is
When he
getting
asked
all
for
the
an
girls.
explanation, the girl simply replied, "My name is Spring. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sisters." To show her gratitude for his reluctant hospitality, the girl retrieved a handful of seeds from her basket and planted them in the wizard's garden.
Really? If I was an old man, get out of my yard!
well, his yard was dead anyway.
Oh yeah. She's doing him a favor.
The old hermit could hardly believe his eyes as the maiden turned what was once a mere pile of dirt and manure into a beautiful garden from which life would surely blossom. It's likely he would have gazed for hours, were it not for the unfamiliar laughter he heard from beneath his tree.
Dang,
Wonder what
another
her name is.
girl,
Wonder
man.
what her name is.
Smile now stood beside the 2 maidens.
Oh,
The wizard
right.
begged her to introduce herself, to which she happily responded, "My name is Summer. I am on a journey, and I am
Winter.
waiting
Oh
for
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
Spring.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, get
Of
it.
course, thought the wizard. But another chirp of laughter left the old man perplexed. What in the world was so funny?
What?
As it turned out, it was him.
Oh.
The new arrival found the wizard's insistence on staying indoors so very amusing.
Damn, this old
Why
man's getting all
choose
the
to view
chicks.
the world through a small window when the door leading out to it was right at his side? It was a compelling argument, and after only a moment of brief hesitation, the wizard left his home
And then?
and sat outside. The warmth of the sun brought with it a surge of energy and life, and soon the wizard wasn't feeling much like himself anymore.
Whoa.
Shut me.
He was feeling much better.
Where's the wizard's power?
Huh?
As the day drew to a close, the maidens and the wizard all settled down and prepared a feast. Winter set the table. Spring supplied the crops. Summer prepped the meal, and the wizard was the happiest he'd been in ages. But in all the excitement, he nearly failed to notice the delicate woman that now stood beneath his tree.
What? Hermit.
He smiled
Which is for-
and beckoned her to join them, asking only for her name. "My name is Fall," she replied
Obviously.
softly. "I am on a journey and am here to
Is it
meet
a
my sisters.
schoolgirl uniform?
Who are you?"
No.
It looks more like a chef uniform.
Me?
Oh, that's true.
The wizard wondered. "Well, I am but an old hermit. I have lived in these woods alone for centuries, and I'm afraid my story is not very interesting, as I have no one to
Centuries,
love
think
and
about
nothing
that.
to my name." The eldest sister looked up at all that surrounded them. "But sir, do you not see? You have so much." It was true. With their help, it was now clear to see that the wizard had everything he could ever need. He was grateful, but a question lingered in his mind. "Why me?" he asked. "Why did the four of you choose to open my eyes, to share with me your gifts? Why am I so special?" The four sisters looked to one another, perplexed. Finally, the eldest spoke. "I beg your pardon, sir, but we did not do these things for you because you were special. We do what we can for everyone because we are able." The old wizard was at a loss. Never in his years had he come across such kindness. It was in that moment that he knew what should be done.
What? What is it?
The wizard summoned his magic, every ounce he could muster,
My gosh.
and bestowed it upon the sisters.
He's
Hidden
the sage of the
powers.
six.
Pretty much.
Oh.
He smiled. "Take this gift, and know now that you are able to do so much more." Now, armed with the elements, the very powers of nature, and the unimaginable magic of the wizard, the four maidens, winter, spring, summer, and fall, promised to carry onward with their journey, using their gifts to aid others, just as they had aided him. One by one, the sisters left. But before they did, they made one final promise.
What?
They promised to return each and every year to visit their dear friend.
But did they do it? Okay.
I thought somebody was gonna say something.
Alright.
Well, that's the story of the Maidens, which the fall one is now gonna become Pyrrha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old man getting 4.
Yeah, so pretty much that was obviously just went into detail about the story that Ospin already told us, and how for what's gonna happen to Pyrrha. Is
She's
get
gonna get these powers. Magic, right?
the
Magic
fall one. At
powers.
least. She's gonna get the fall power at
Yeah.
least when she gets it. But
Which doesn't need any dust, right? That's
yeah,
what they
it's
say.
magic, which is
Which is it doesn't need dust or
Which-
a semblance.
which they portray as very different, because dust is like a crystal
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That
A semblance
grants
is
power, right?
your life force, but then magic is something completely different. Where even though all that is weird,
Yeah.
the magic is still something that no one thinks about that could be real. So,
Man.
so that's interesting. And I guess there's not really much else to say besides all that. And but if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, so hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this, and comment below on anything else you'd want us to see or anything like that. See ya.
See ya.